This fantastic earnings season is winding down, but we're not quite done yet. We're still going to get a bunch of the retailers here at the end. And you know, I love this sector, so I took a look at the charts and pulled out some of the most interesting ones you should watch this week. Some of them are pretty well-known big names, so these are the ones to tune in on. So let's take a look. Okay, the first stock is the TJX companies. I know I've talked about this in the past, but TJX isn't just TJ Maxx, it's also Marshalls and the more popular Home Goods, which is all those home like doodads and accessories and furnishings, and that has been their hottest brand. So that's what I'm going to be watching this quarter is can they maintain those really good comps in the home goods area? I think they can, because I do think the consumers are still buying the home accessories. So this company, of course, just the two misses back in 2014, has a great track record, and those shares looking to break out here once again to new 5-year highs. Then we're going to move a little bit on to the apparel side of Ralph Lauren. Now, RL also has a great track record, just the one miss in 2015, but as you can see, it's a whole different chart. It's just to hit those new lows last year when everybody was hating on everything having to do with apparel. Now, Ralph Lauren also did go through a rough patch. It saw some issues where it closed down some of its flagship stores. So it has been to blame basically for this chart. But now you can see we bounced off those lows like a lot of these retailers. But I think investors still aren't quite sure what's happening with these guys in 2018. So it's been kind of stagnant for a little while. This earnings report will go a long way to explain what the rest of this year will look like for them. Then we're going to get Williams-Sonoma. Now, I own this stock, and I own it also in the value investor. So it's in my personal portfolio, but why did I buy it with this chart? Well, they only have the one miss going back in 2016, so they are good at beating, and they own the West Elm chain, which I love a lot. Now, they just recently launched West Elm for Kids, which I think could be a nice driver for the company here on the growth side. But the analysts are kind of worried about growth, even though it has these strong brands, and home furnishings and the home market has been strong. So the shares are stuck in no man's land here. It's good for people like me who are just kind of adding as it goes, but you know, we want more than just no man's land. So we'll see if another earnings beat here, if they get it, can propel these stocks or this stock higher, but this is be an interesting one on the home goods side as well this week. Then we're going to get Best Buy. Now, as you recall, this one was left for dead years and years ago. Everybody thought they were going to be Amazoned, and then they weren't. So you can see, still a hot stock, only the one miss since 2014, and shares are looking to break out again here. Maybe with another strong report here, they may do it. And then we're going to finish up with another of the discounted chains, Ross stores. They're big, heavy in California. So if you live out in California, you're familiar with this chain, but it is a competitor to TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Just the two misses back in 2013 and 2013 and 2014, sorry. And a lot of times they've met on the estimates. So a lot of those green arrows is just a meet, but it shows up as a meet beat on our charts. Still a great track record to do either one if you're meeting every quarter or you're beating. And those shares really took off again last year when a lot of these apparel retailers were down on their luck a bit, although this one not as bad as some of the others, and now busted out to the new highs. Can it keep this going? We're gonna find out. So as you can see, there's a whole bunch of names, and I didn't cover some of the others. Target, Kohl's, and Lowe's all reporting this week as well. And next week, we're going to continue to see the retail parade with a couple other big prominent names. So I'll be back again next week with more on the retail earnings charts. You can get all of our videos on earnings on, of course, Zacks.com, and also find it on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page so you're not missing any of our great content over there. And I'll see you again next time.